The Occupational Safety and Health Act of 1970 embedded a new era in the history of public effort to protect workers from injury on the job. It is designed to protect nearly the entire workforce from job-related injury, illness, and then death. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today is another episode of the Pro-She Show. How are you doing? It is a midweek. Every Wednesday, it's all about Pro-She. If you are watching me, then you are watching the Pro-She Show. The only show that notifies you that safety is your priority. You cannot live without safety. If you are new to the channel, kindly subscribe. Click on the bell for all notifications. Don't forget to leave your comments at the comment section. Today is going to be very interesting. We are talking about PPE, personal protective equipment. Let's get deeper into today's episode. My name is Beatrice Lavi. PPEs. The full meaning of PPEs is personal protective equipment. It is regarded as a last defense on protecting ourselves from hazard exposure. Let's move straight to employers' responsibilities towards personal protective equipment. The first point is to provide the employees with proper, accept and certify personal protective equipment. Second point, to teach and train the employees about the proper use, preservation, and maintenance of personal protective equipment. The third point, to facilitate and demand the use of personal protective equipment. The fourth point, to replace it immediately if damaged. Let's move straight to employees' responsibilities towards personal protective equipment. To consistently use the personal protective equipment only for the purpose they serve. Secondly, to inspect personal protective equipment before using. Thirdly, to be accountable for preservation and cleaning of the personal protective equipment. There are different types of personal protective equipment, but the most essential personal protective equipment which is normally used at any workplace are helmets, overall, reflective jackets, safety boots, safety goggles or safety gloves, earplugs, earmuff, hand gloves, etc. Let's move straight to the uses of personal protective equipment. Hard hat, which includes helmet. It helps protect against any falling object which can cause serious injuries whenever you work overhead of other employees. The second point, eye protection. Your eyes are most valued possession and it can never be replaced. Close your eyes for a few seconds and all you can see is complete darkness. And that is what you will see if you lose your eyesight. So, whenever you do any work that can harm your eyes, make use of eye protection. The third point, hand protection. Hand injuries are the most common injuries on any site. You must always use gloves when you work with, or any materials that can cause harm to your fingers. The fourth point, hearing protection. Adequate protection can be worn in areas where noise level exceed 85 dB generally. Long-term exposure can result in hearing impairment. Improper worn or maintenance of personal protective equipment will not sufficiently reduce the noise levels. The fifth point, leg protection, which is also known as safety boots or safety shoes. It provides an impact protection, compression protection, protection from falling objects like nails, slippery area, etc. Overalls are worn to protect the body. We are moving straight to maintenance of personal protective equipment, which means that we are going to talk about maintenance, misuse, and damage of personal protective equipment. The first point is nobody shall recklessly interfere with damage or misuse of any personal protective equipment which is provided in the interest of health and safety. The second point is all personal protective equipment are to be kept clean at all times, and any damages are to be reported immediately to the responsible supervisor or manager. The third point, every employee is to ensure that personal protective equipment is to be kept safe, clean, and in good condition at all times. In conclusion, remember that there is a general perception that wearing personal protective equipment means one is immune to injury. Yes, we've spoken about PPEs. The full meaning of PPEs, personal protective equipment. When your PPE is being torn, please don't use it, throw it away. Let them provide you another one. It is the sole responsibility of the employer to provide you with the personal protective equipment before you start the work. If he doesn't provide it, please remember to remind the employer that they need to give you personal protective equipment to save yourself from any hazardous exposure. Thank you for watching the Precious Show. I hope you've learned something new today. You've taken something home. Personal protective equipment. As usual, I can't live without my sponsors. My first thanks goes to Mobile Laser. You contact them on Instagram and then they'll be at your doorstep to whiten your teeth for you. My second thanks goes to Fortune Wadiago. I'm still rocking my cornrow. How do you want it? She'll be at your doorstep to just do it for you, home service, without you going to the salon. And number will be shown at the screen so that you can contact her. Touchy Beauty Hair Salon. Do you love wig caps, quality hair? Then you contact him on Instagram and then he will do a nice wig cap for you. As you all know, my name is Beatrice La B. Remember to live safe, you think safe, and work safe. Bye.